How you doing? Austin here. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment purposes only. We're going to talk about Shiba Inu. We're going to talk specifically about a few reasons that Shiba could be poised for a rise to start moving back up. We're going to discuss that. I found a piece of content that is very interesting in detailing some things that I've been talking about in the last couple of days. Ironically, it kind of made me smile when I saw it because I'm like, well, I've already been talking about that. But it's a kind of a stamp, a clarification on a few points that I really want to make. For those of you guys who follow my channel who are big SHIB holders, this is some good news, and we should see some movement as we move along. We'll also look at the overall state of the union in the crypto market, and we'll look at Shiba compared to Dogecoin because those two charts are really just almost tracking each other very interestingly, and it's all kind of looking very similar. All right, so with all that said, before we do go break to that, I want to remind you, because I had so much interest in this, that I've launched my private Patreon group. There is a link in the comments below as well as in the description below, right below this video, if you want to go check it out. Got a really cool group starting over there, and I've got different levels, and I've got some one level where I show you where I'm going to be creating a brand new portfolio, and I'll be showing you the exact cryptos that I'm going to be adding, trading, when I buy, when I sell, all that kind of stuff. As well as we have a really active Discord that is developing as well. So it's a really cool little community if you want to get together and talk crypto and have some support in this crypto journey. All right, so go check that out if it's of interest to you. It's in the description below as well as comments below. All right, here we go. So you can see that SHIB is still trading around the 7.234 range, just down 2.5%. What I really like though is that the volume is left a little bit, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Volume, it can be good, okay? But it felt like we had some bad volume, and it was specifically related to the shorting action that was going on. And if you don't know what shorting is basically when somebody is betting when somebody is betting against a particular crypto, like when they're shorting Bitcoin or Ethereum. And shorting is that where the easiest explanation of shorting is that where somebody makes money when the price goes down. Okay, that's really, instead of your traditional, they want to buy it for $1 and then they make money when it goes to $2. It's exactly the opposite. They want to buy it for $1 and they want to make money when it goes down. That's really the very simple explanation of shorting. If you're more looking for more detail, just go here on YouTube and just type in what is crypto shorting or stock shorting, and you'll get a much better explanation than that. Okay. All right. So with all that said, let's continue to move forward. The 24-hour high and low right here, 686 and 759. We're actually trading a little bit on the higher end of that. Okay. And I think again, what I'm seeing is that we're really trading in this sideways pattern. It's a period of kind of consolidation. If you look at the trading view chart, you can see it. It's right here. Where we're really kind of trading, in this type of a pattern. Okay, and I'm gonna, let's see. I want to go up a little bit more. Really, this is the pattern right here. Okay, and when you're looking for these patterns, you're looking for more than two touch points. So I got 2 or 3. I got to sneeze. Okay, now we have dipped below that, but you can see we're starting to kind of really develop into a channeling pattern here. If you look at Dogecoin, it's doing something very similar, a little bit more volatility, a little bit more movement up and down, but you can start to see that it is starting to kind of develop a similar pattern. Well, that's not where it's at. I don't even know why I put it there. You get it, like somewhere probably in here where you do have some dips below, but you also are kind of there's your, well, I just can't get them today. Move that up just a little bit. There you go. That's kind of you. We do have some dips above and beyond, and what's interesting is that specifically we've tested this level and bounced beyond it twice. Support. I want a little bit more data to kind of see how we're doing on support. Okay. But the overall crypto market is, in the last 24 hours, is not that great, okay? And I've said this many, many times, but it really, truly is true, where Bitcoin and Ethereum go, and Dogecoin, etc., and Cardano, kind of where everybody else goes, specifically Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are the two main ones. And you can see right here in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin did jump up 7.5%. and Ethereum jumped up, really negligible, right? And you got Binance, Cardano, they're flat. Doge is up 1 point, XRP up 1 point. Polkadot, Uniswap. You can see there's just not a lot going on right now. We've got some consolidation. And if you look at the charts over here on the right, the charts all look kind of similar, right? And so I think this is kind of the state of the union as it relates to crypto right now. And I would tell you, it's not a bad time to buy. I'm picking up some additional positions. I'm also about to start, buying for that my Patreon portfolio for my Patreon members over there. So I'm creating a whole brand new portfolio over there for those guys. And so my point is that if you're looking from a long-term hold standpoint, it's not a bad time. Okay. Now I want to show you this, because this is very relevant, and I'm incorporating this into a lot of my videos now. We've got a tremendous amount of upsurge in shorting of Bitcoin. Now, I honestly thought that, per the historical data right here, you see where this red line is where Bitcoin shorting has come in, and the white line is Bitcoin pricing dropping dramatically, where it dropped all the way from high 50s, almost 60,000. It shorted right here and it dropped down. But look at this spike right here was 11,395 people or positions shorting it. Look at this. We spiked up in the last day or so to over 18,700 positions shorting Bitcoin, and yet Bitcoin did not really drop. It hasn't yet. I'm using this as a little bit of a warning mechanism in that we could see another drop. You look at the data. The data says right here, back around May 17th, we did drop dramatically, okay? It tells me two things. Number one, we've really established support level for Bitcoin around, the high to mid 30s, and we'll see if it really negatively impacts. Honestly, when I saw this in the last day or so, I'm like, oh man, Bitcoin's going to start really going down and dragging everything down with it. That hasn't quite transpired, and so I want you guys to be aware of this. It's on datamish.com. Set it to 90-day right here, and keep an eye on this. Okay. Again, I like to incorporate everything I can into my videos so that you guys have as much information as you can. Okay. From a long-term standpoint, it looks like, SHIB is doing okay. It's absolutely established a nice support level. This is 3 reasons why Shiba Inu price may be ready to rally. Number one, the price decline has not been matched by increasing volume, suggesting it is not token specific. I have said that for days and days and days. This is not Shiba Inu specific. Okay, it's not. And so the DEX is coming. Okay. It's in testing mode to be released soon. And social volume stabilizes during another period of price week. So basically the social volume, and what's said a different way, the SHIB army surrounding SHIB has kept it up. Okay. And now it's just whether we can rally back up and start to move back up. I think we're all fundamentally waiting on Shiba Swap, and continue to kind of see how it develops from there. But right now I tend to focus on this because I focus on this for all my cryptos, guys. I look at kind of the overall state of the union, and I look for weaknesses. Excuse me. I'm sorry. This is the wrong one. This is the gainer. I'm sorry about that. Apologize. I focus on this, where the overall state of the union, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, those kind of things, and what's going on with those guys. And that's where I kind of start to look at the overall landscape and making sure that the overall landscape has not dramatically fallen off. The overall landscape to me right now is flat. Okay, the overall landscape to me is telling me that, hey, I may want to consolidate and maybe look at take a little bit of profit off the table, maybe if I got some really long profit positions to kind of shore up my my overall scenario. Secondly, I might be looking for opportunities where look in the last 7 days, right? You got opportunities like, well, let's go down here. Let's see. Okay, Dogecoin's been beat up 18%. Okay, maybe an opportunity to pick up a little bit more there. Chainlink's been beat up 24% and dropped to 24.20. ICP dropped 33% down to 73.50. Am I telling you to go buy ICP? No, I'm telling you to look at this from a bargain standpoint and go, hey, you know what? Maybe I ought to dig into a little bit to ICP, see if they've got some cool stuff coming, and kind of see, hey, maybe that might be one that I might want to add, maybe $100, $200 worth of ICP or something like that to my overall, portfolio. That's kind of how I look at it. All right, guys, I want to keep this video short enough to keep you moving forward. I'll see you down the road. Check out the Patreon group over there, and the links are below. See ya. Bye.